Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Ashley. I am the owner of A.Q.M Cosmetics. And yes, it's a little dark. I just finished filming another video for my YouTube. And this one's gonna go on Instagram and my YouTube channel as well. Trying to fix the lighting. All right, here we go. So today what it's going to be about is, it's been a year since we've been in operation. And you know what? I think we did pretty good for the first year. I have a lot of things that I have to unpack in less than like 10 minutes, so just bear with me. If you didn't check out my first video about A.Q.M Cosmetics, then I suggest that you click. I'll probably link it in the description, or I'll just put a little clip in here. But basically what A.Q.M stands for is A Queen Is Me. That's why the website is aqueenisme.com. It's basically representation for every single person. Does not matter your skin color, does not matter your skin texture. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a girl, you're a boy. It doesn't matter. A Queen Is Me. It applies to everybody. You're supposed to feel like royalty while you put this stuff on, and you know what? The formula, it speaks for itself. It's absolutely amazing. It took me. Okay, so I meant to start this business back in 2020 during the pandemic, but life has a way of working. So instead of me doing this 2020, I launched it September 8th, 2021, which is my birthday. So it was a birthday present to myself for financial freedom. And you know what? God willing, I will be able to be financially free due to my company, and I believe it very, very heavily. So if you've been with me from the very beginning, you can see obviously my skin does not look the same as it did when I first started. So when I first started, I have a skin condition. Obviously it's common, it's called eczema. Some people, they don't know what it is though, but I had eczema, like really, really bad, from my scalp all the way down to my toes. And I didn't see a lot of representation from people who were in that, who are in the beauty industry, like that have these skin conditions. Like I've only seen like some people with cystic acne, but I haven't seen anybody with eczema. Like anytime I saw anybody with eczema, I just saw like ways to get rid of it and this and the third. Like I understand it's absolutely miserable to have it, but it's nice. It's really nice sometimes to see somebody who has eczema really badly, or just like someone who has psoriasis, whatever else, they are able to put on makeup and rock it. And I was very nervous when I first launched A.Q.M Cosmetics, because I didn't know if I was gonna get any type of like any backlash from people about my skin and whatever else. And honestly, people, they've actually kept their comments to themselves, and I'm very, very grateful for that. If I would have waited until my skin cleared, because I didn't know, like, it was that bad. I didn't know if my skin was ever going to clear, ever. So if I waited until my skin cleared, I don't think that I would have started it until literally this year. So thank you so much for sticking in there with me. I really do appreciate it. This business means a lot to me. Right now, obviously, it's lip glosses, my lipsticks. When the sale, okay, so I have a sale going on starting today, because this is gonna be posted on Instagram and on YouTube September 8th, which is the year anniversary. So I am going to be discontinuing the lipsticks for now. So those are actually going to be rather cheap. So get them, and then when they're gone, they're gone. It was just something that I wanted to try. There's nothing wrong with reformulating, but let's get into this. So the first year, I got my LLC. It's been absolutely amazing having a tax ID. It being an official business, it makes it just even realer. And then on top of that, I have made a lot of mistakes when it comes to my business. So when it comes to my business, I thought the expectation going in, I just thought that it automatically was going to pop, right? And it didn't. And I was very disappointed. At first, my A.Q.M Cosmetics page was like a hair page and whatever else, like, because I was a cosmetologist, so, you know, I only had about like 20 people on my page. So I became extremely consistent. I mean, posting twice a day, every single day for about a month and a half or 2 months. And I literally gained about 80-90 followers. So some of you guys still comment on my stuff. I definitely see you. I try to respond as much as possible. So you know what, I thank you once again for sticking in there with me, and thank you for your support. It's always appreciated. Yeah, I posted until I burned out. I posted until I burned out. And for a while, because of the fact that no one, like, people, they told me like your first year is your hardest year, but no one told me how hard the first year really is in business. And that's why a lot of times business, it tends to, like, within the first year, about 90% of businesses fail, and that is statistics. I used to be a business major, so that is statistic wide. Like, your business, a lot of times the first year, it tends to fail due to funding, due to everything else. Thank God that everything regarding my business, it just like it just kind of stayed afloat, and I'm very grateful for that. Even when there's times where, you know, there's no income coming in from that, I'm still very grateful that it's open, and I have to remember why I did it and why I decided to open up A.Q.M Cosmetics in the first place, which is to serve everybody and to have equal representation for everybody in the first place. So yeah, sorry if this is jumping around. I'm just kind of like going off my head. No one told me how hard this year was going to be, and there were so many times where I just wanted to give up. I mean, I wanted to give up so bad, because I was just like, dang, like, I'm putting in all this effort, I'm putting in all this work, and like nothing is coming from it. Like, I mean, nothing. And I just felt like, you know, this is just like, I really felt for a while like this was just a dead end. And this is just me being very honest. I don't think that my business is a dead end, but this was just my mindset at that time. Like, my business was a dead end, and, you know, whatever else, like, no one liked my stuff and whatever. And for me, I had to really think, like, I had to realize that Instagram, the way that it is, it makes everybody, they like to put their best face forward, but they don't like to talk about the struggles that they have when it comes to business, or the days that they don't see sales, or the days that, you know, where you lose followers because you're not as active, or whatever the case may be. Like, people, they don't talk about those things very often. They just are like, yeah, my business, yeah, this. I mean, that's how you should be, but at the same time, though, I like to keep it real. You know, I started when I almost didn't start. I literally almost, like I said before, I almost didn't start. And I had a lot of my own mental struggles with this, because I was going through a lot of things personally within myself during this development of A.Q.M Cosmetics. It was a lot for me taking on business, plus on top of that, me really finding myself and, you know, trying to heal myself. Obviously, I healed my skin. Like, I still have little patches, but it's definitely better than me losing my edges and, you know, you know. So it's just one of those things where I really had to take a mental break for myself, because if I didn't take a mental break, like a full mental break for myself, I would keep on being completely inconsistent, and that's not something that you guys deserve. You guys deserve the best, and my product is, in my opinion, is the best. But, you know, if I give out good quality products, then I should also give out good quality content and good quality service and everything else like that. And I can't do that if I wasn't mentally my best. Don't get me wrong, I still always shipped on time, and I always like made sure that people always got their product and whatever else. Like, that's one thing that I do not play about. If you order from me, you're going to get your stuff. Like, no joke, no lie, like, you're gonna get your stuff. I try to do it in a timely manner, because I don't want you to wait like 3 weeks for you to get your product. Like, no, it's lip gloss. Like, I can ship it out, it doesn't take me that long. But I'm very, very proud of the growth that A.Q.M Cosmetics has has done. I've reformulated lip glosses, and I've done like bottles where like I ran out, and I've just done a lot of mistakes when it comes to like inventory and all that stuff like that. And you know, I would have to scram last minute, like, oh shoot, this, that, and the third, this one's out, I have to make this really quick, do I have enough, or whatever else. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's been such a ride, but I am so glad that we made it to a year, and I'm so glad that I have a lot of plans for this year. I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm not trying to make this all long-winded. I'm just so amazed by how long this has been. It's been years. It's not that long, but it feels like a lifetime. I don't know what my life would be like without A.Q.M Cosmetics, and the only people I really can thank are you guys. So thank you so much for allowing this to really be possible, and I'm just really excited for what this has to hold, like what this year has to hold when it comes to us and the growth for A.Q.M Cosmetics. Stay tuned, because I do have some things up my sleeve for what A.Q.M Cosmetics has to offer. So yeah, thank you so much for your support, and enjoy the sale. The code, it should be anniversary. You should have it at checkout, and yeah, enjoy. I can't wait to see you guys' pictures. Please take pictures. I really want to see what you guys look like and the looks that you guys will do with the lip glosses and lipsticks. Just yeah, tag it. If you don't want to post it, at least tag me in it. Let me see what it's like. Post it on a story. Get your word out there. That's the word of mouth is the best way. It's the best advertisement out there. I can post all the reels, all the content I want, but the word of mouth is still the best. It's still the best, like the absolute best. In this first year as well, I don't even know how I almost forgot that. There's been a lot of collaborations that I tried doing and they failed. And just a word of advice, it's multiple. It's not just one, it's multiple. If you guys want a story time about, you know, me trying to get my stuff into salons and all that stuff like that, just let me know, comment down below. I had a couple failed collaborations, and you know what, don't take that as oh, okay, well, my business will never be this, or my business will never be that. It's hard sometimes to you know, separate that, but you also have to realize too that sometimes that is the best thing that could have happened. You know, no is not a definite no. No is a rejection, is protection. So everything happens for a reason. Don't change your formula just because one person doesn't like your stuff, whether it's lip glosses, lipsticks, or anything else like that. Unless it's like the large collective that's like, yo, you need to change this because this is not it. Like, you know, then yeah, don't change stuff just because one person didn't like it. It's gonna hurt so bad. It hurts so bad when you hear that somebody doesn't like your stuff. But you also have to remember that your stuff is not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like your stuff, and that's absolutely okay. I learned to be okay with a lot of things, but learning to be okay with someone not liking your product is probably one of the hardest things. It makes you want to cry a little bit on the inside. Especially if you hand make, like for me, I hand make my glosses and, you know, lipsticks and whatever else. So, you know, just going back to the drawing board, changing up the formula, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like, and seeing how people respond to it is probably the best way for you to grow. Never be closed-minded to criticism, but always take things for what it is as well. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, just leave the like, double tap. It's that simple. Comment if you watched it. Comment a tiara or a crown if you watched it, and let me know what you think. And happy shopping.